21 more things you should never do on embarkation day. Over 30% of cruise passengers make a mistake on embarkation day that costs them either money, time, or both, and most don't realize it until it's too late. Embarkation day sets the tone for your entire cruise. Get it wrong and stress quietly follows you all week. Get it right and everything feels smoother from the first sail away. Today, we're breaking down 21 things you should never do before the ship even leaves port, including one simple phone mistake that has triggered four-figure surprise bills. I cover cruise strategies like this every week because small details are what separate a smooth cruise from a frustrating one. Here's the mistake that ruins more cruises than bad weather ever could, and it happens before you even step on board. Number 1. Arriving at the port too late. Picture this, you're stuck in traffic watching the clock tick toward all aboard, while your ship sits calmly in the distance. It happens more often than people admit. Highway delays, parking backups, long security lines. And cruise ships do not wait. Not even for seasoned travelers. Here's what many don't realize. Cruise lines typically close boarding 60 to 90 minutes before departure, and port security operates on strict manifests. Two clocks are working against you. The fix is simple but powerful. Arrive in the embarkation city at least one day early and schedule port arrival within your assigned boarding window. Build in margin. Peace of mind is worth more than the hotel night you're tempted to skip. Number 2. Arriving hours too early. Now here's the twist. Arriving too early can quietly sabotage your day as well. If you show up 2 or 3 hours before your boarding window, you'll likely stand outside in heat, humidity, or wind, hauling luggage while staff manage staggered check-in groups. Fatigue sets in before the vacation even begins. Energy leak. Embarkation day is long. Security, walking decks, exploring, dining reservations, muster drills. For many travelers over 65, conserving energy early pays off by midweek. The strongest cruisers pace themselves. Instead, aim for your scheduled window or slightly after the first rush. Let the system work for you. This next one feels small. It isn't. It quietly determines how your entire first day flows. Number 3. Skipping online check-in. If you ignore online check-in, you're volunteering for paperwork on the longest day of the week. Cruise lines now allow document uploads, health questionnaires, payment authorizations, and boarding time selection before you ever leave home. Skip that step, and you'll stand in slower lines while others walk past you. And here's the overlooked detail. Early online check-in often unlocks better boarding times and earlier access to reservations. 5 minutes at your computer can save an hour at the terminal. Complete check-in as soon as your cruise line opens it, usually 30 to 45 days before sailing. Number 4. Putting medications in checked luggage. What's the one bag you might not see for 6 hours? Or longer? Your checked luggage. Cabin stewards work hard, but on embarkation day, thousands of bags must be sorted, scanned, and delivered deck by deck. Delays happen, and if your blood pressure medication, insulin, or heart pills are inside that suitcase, you've created a serious problem before dinner. Cruise lines are clear about this. Medications, travel documents, valuables, and anything medically essential belong in your carry-on, not buried under formal wear. A seasoned cruiser once told me he learned this the hard way when his bag didn't arrive until 9 p.m. That was a long afternoon. Now we're stepping into the expensive territory, because this one doesn't just cause inconvenience. It can trigger 5-figure consequences. Number 5. Ignoring travel insurance timing. Many travelers believe cruise insurance only matters once you're on board. That's not how it works. Some policies offer the strongest protections, like pre-existing condition waivers or cancel for any reason upgrades, only if purchased within 10 to 21 days of your initial deposit. Miss that window and coverage shrinks. Medical evacuations from sea can exceed $50,000, and Medicare typically does not cover treatment outside the US. 2 facts. Insurance isn't about fear, it's about leverage. Review your options early, compare third-party policies, and make the decision while you still qualify for full benefits. Number 6. Forgetting printed documents. I once watched a couple scramble at the port because their phone battery died, and their boarding passes lived inside that black screen. Yes, cruise lines use digital systems. Yes, apps are convenient. But Wi-Fi congestion, app glitches, or simple battery drain can turn paperless into panic in seconds. Technology fails. Paper doesn't. Passports, boarding confirmations, luggage tags, insurance summaries, and emergency contacts should all exist in physical form inside a simple travel folder. Redundancy wins. It may feel old school, especially in a digital world, but seasoned travelers know backups prevent embarrassment. Let's talk about a mistake that doesn't cost money, but absolutely costs comfort. Number 7. Overpacking your carry-on. You finally board, step into the elevator, bye, and realize you're wrestling a carry-on the size of a refrigerator through narrow hallways and crowded decks. Not the entrance you imagined. On embarkation day, cabins may not be ready for several hours. That means whatever you carry stays with you, through lunch, safety drills, and deck tours. Overpacking turns convenience into burden. Bring essentials: medications, documents, a change of clothes, swimwear, chargers, and valuables. That's it. Leave the extra shoes and full toiletry kits for your checked luggage. Smart cruisers pack light on day 1 so they can move freely and comfortably. Number 8. Not inspecting your cabin immediately. The moment your cabin opens, don't just drop your bags and head to the buffet. Pause. Inspect. Check that the bed configuration matches your request. Test the thermostat. Open the safe. Scan for maintenance issues, unusual odors, or missing items. Most problems are resolved quickly, if reported early. Timing matters. Cabin stewards manage dozens of rooms, and embarkation afternoon is their busiest window. The earlier you speak up, the smoother the fix. Waiting until bedtime limits options. Experienced travelers do a 5-minute sweep before unpacking. It prevents frustration later in the week. Most people treat this like a formality. That's a serious misunderstanding. Number 9. Missing the muster drill window. Some passengers treat the muster drill like a minor suggestion. It isn't. Modern cruise lines electronically track attendance, and skipping or delaying your safety check-in can result in direct follow-ups, sometimes even public announcements to report immediately. Mandatory means mandatory. Beyond compliance, this is your chance to understand evacuation routes and life jacket procedures without chaos. In a real emergency, familiarity reduces hesitation. Seconds matter. Most drills now use streamlined digital systems through the ship's app or designated stations, making completion faster than ever. Do it early and enjoy the rest of your day uninterrupted. Number 10. Overspending on first day drink packages. Are you buying a drink package because you'll use it, or because you feel pressured on day 1? Embarkation afternoon is prime sales time. Staff circulate with limited time offers, signage flashes last chance, and it feels like you must decide immediately. But here's the math. Many drink packages require 5 to 8 alcoholic beverages per day to break even. And if your cruise includes port days, early excursions, or lighter evenings, the numbers may not work in your favor. Take 24 hours to assess your habits. Review menus. Calculate realistically. This one feels like you're upgrading your cruise, but sometimes you're just upgrading the bill. Number 11. Booking specialty dining without reviewing menus. I've seen couples reserve 3 specialty restaurants in the first hour on board, only to realize later the main dining room menu looked just as appealing. Momentum can be expensive. Specialty dining can absolutely elevate your cruise. But booking blindly before reviewing menus or understanding formal nights and port schedules can create rushed evenings and unnecessary spending. Planning beats impulse. Most cruise line apps publish menus in advance, and onboard staff can explain themes and dress codes. Take 15 minutes to review options before locking yourself into reservations you may not fully enjoy. Flexibility preserves enjoyment. Quick pause. If you care about avoiding cruise mistakes before they ruin your trip, this channel is built for you. I break down cruise rules, hidden policies, and insider tips most passengers never hear about. If that's useful to you, subscribe. And let's get back to it. Number 12. Forgetting to put your phone in airplane mode. Your phone can connect to a maritime cellular network before you even realize it, and that connection can cost dollars per minute. Cruise ships operate through satellite systems when at sea, and roaming charges from certain carriers have stunned travelers with bills in the hundreds, sometimes over $1,000, after just a few days of passive usage. Background data counts. Even receiving voicemails or automatic app refreshes can trigger fees. The safest move? Airplane mode before the ship leaves port, then manually connect to the ship's Wi-Fi package if you choose to purchase one. Control the signal. One simple toggle can protect your wallet. This mistake doesn't show up immediately. It shows up right when you're trying to relax. Number 13. Assuming your luggage will arrive quickly, you're ready for dinner. But your suitcase isn't. On embarkation day, luggage delivery can take several hours, occasionally longer if screening flags a bag for inspection. Meanwhile, restaurants fill up, show reservations approach, and you're still in travel clothes. This is especially important if you prefer specific evening attire or require medical equipment packed in larger bags. Timing isn't guaranteed. The solution is simple. Pack a lightweight change of clothes and any immediate essentials in your carry-on. Experienced cruisers assume nothing arrives before dinner. Number 14. Skipping lunch strategy. The first time I cruised, I followed the crowd straight to the buffet. So did everyone else. Embarkation buffets are famously crowded within the first 90 minutes of boarding. Lines stretch, tables fill, and what should feel celebratory can feel chaotic. Many ships quietly open alternative venues, smaller cafes, pool grills, or even the main dining room for seated lunch, but they're less advertised. Savvy cruisers look for options beyond the obvious. Starting your cruise relaxed matters more than grabbing food fastest. Some cruise moments happen once. If you miss them, they're gone for good. Number 15. Missing sail away. When was the last time you watched a city skyline slowly disappear behind you? Sail away isn't just symbolic. It's the emotional switch from travel mode to vacation mode. Yet some passengers stay in their cabins unpacking, scrolling phones, or napping through one of the most memorable moments of the trip. You only depart once. There's live music, energy on deck, and a shared sense of anticipation that sets the tone for the week ahead. It's not about the party, it's about the transition. Ritual matters. Step outside. Feel the movement. Take it in. Number 16. Not setting onboard spending alerts. Your cruise card isn't just a room key, it's a floating credit card linked directly to your account. Every drink, specialty coffee, shore excursion, gift shop purchase, and spa treatment post digitally in real time. Without monitoring, small charges compound quickly. Many cruise line apps allow you to track spending daily. Some even let you set alerts or review balances anytime. Financial surprises at the end of the week can sour an otherwise perfect cruise. Staying aware prevents that uncomfortable final morning statement review. The modern cruise ship runs on information. Ignore it and you fall behind fast. Number 17. Ignoring onboard app notifications. Your phone buzzes, you swipe it away, and later discover your dinner reservation was adjusted or your excursion meeting location changed. Cruise line apps aren't just digital brochures, they're operational command centers. Weather shifts, port timing updates, show cancellations, dining reminders, they all flow through notifications first. Ignoring them can mean missed experiences or unnecessary confusion, especially on larger ships where venues fill quickly and plans shift quietly. Information favors the attentive. Check the app each morning and late afternoon. Stay ahead, not behind. Number 18. Overbooking excursions on day one. It's tempting to fill every port day with activity the moment bookings open, but stacking intense excursions back-to-back can quietly exhaust you before midweek. Pace matters. Embarkation day energy is deceptive. Adrenaline runs high and everything feels possible. Yet cruises are marathons, not sprints. Two high-intensity excursions early in the itinerary can leave even seasoned travelers drained. Especially for travelers over 65, recovery time is not weakness. It's strategy. Leave breathing room between demanding tours. Mix active days with lighter ones. Your goal isn't to do everything, it's to enjoy what you do. You already paid for the entertainment. The question is, will you actually get to see it? Number 19. Forgetting to reserve shows early. I once assumed I could book the headline show after dinner on day one. By the time I checked, fully reserved. On larger ships especially, production shows, comedy acts, and specialty performances require advanced reservations through the app or onboard kiosks. Waiting even 24 hours can limit prime seating or eliminate availability entirely. Popular shows fill fast. Cruise lines often open reservations immediately after boarding, and the early window is your advantage. Entertainment is part of what you already paid for. Don't miss it because you hesitated. Number 20. Over-planning the first afternoon. You board at noon and immediately try to do everything. Lunch, explore every deck, book excursions, attend a seminar, hit the pool, unpack, and make spa appointments. All before 5 p.m. Overload. Embarkation day feels like a race because it's new and exciting. But rushing from activity to activity often creates tension instead of enjoyment. The ship isn't going anywhere without you. Seasoned cruisers choose two priorities that afternoon, maybe one practical task and one enjoyable moment, and let the rest unfold naturally. There's time, always. The first afternoon should ease you in, not wear you out. And finally, the mistake that has nothing to do with logistics, but determines everything about your experience. Number 21. Staying in travel stress mode. The biggest embarkation mistake isn't logistical, it's mental. Many travelers carry airport tension, traffic frustration, and packing anxiety straight onto the ship and never consciously let it go. Your body may be on board, but your mind is still managing problems. Cruises operate at a different rhythm. Meals are handled, entertainment is scheduled, transportation is automatic. The more quickly you release control, the more fully you enjoy the experience. Stand at the rail during sail away. Take one slow breath. Decide the stress stops here. Embarkation day isn't just a travel day, it's a multiplier. The decisions you make in those first few hours compound all week. Arrive late, and stress follows you on board. Overspend early, and it shadows your budget. Skip planning, and small inconveniences stack up. Small choices, big ripple. But get it right? You start calm, in control, ahead of the curve. The seasoned cruisers, the ones who make it look effortless, aren't lucky. They're intentional. They pace themselves. They protect their time, their energy, and their wallet from the very first step on the ship. And here's the good news. Every single mistake we covered today is preventable. If even one of these mistakes surprised you, that's exactly why this channel exists. I share insider cruise insights, rule changes, and practical advice so your vacation starts smoothly, not stressed. This video is for informational purposes only. It is not professional travel, medical, or financial advice. Always consult qualified experts before making decisions. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.